Y'all ready? What's going on? What's going on? We gon' jump from topic to topic. My information good every time I drop it. I'ma tell you what's going on. Tune in every week. Give you the truth every time I speak. I'ma tell you what's going on. Bite my tongue for nobody. You know that's the truth if you know me. I'ma tell you what's going on. I'm the new voice of the nation. Let's have some fun while engaging conversation while I tell you what's going on. What's going on? HC on the track. What's going on? Lana, you're a songwriter. What's going on? I'm a songwriter too, so what's going on? 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 What's going on?
What's going on, people? It's your man, Lana. Pardon me. I was just jamming out to the intro. I love that intro. That intro is so fire. What's up, people? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the What's Going On podcast, episode 3. We 3 down in this thing. So, thank y'all for coming and hanging out with your man, because we going to talk about what's going on. All right? First thing I want to talk about what's going on tonight is the flash mob. Did y'all see the flash mob where $100,000 worth of merchandise was stolen from a Nordstrom? Let's dive right in. Because I saw the video on this, and the video on this was bonkers. But a mob of people dressed in all black robbed the Nordstroms in Los Angeles on Saturday and stole up to $100,000 worth of merchandise. Police shared the video footage from the store that shows handfuls of people fleeing from Nordstrom's with bags, shoes, jackets, anything they could get their hands on. They broke the glass while fleeing the scene and escaped in multiple vehicles. Police told the community that they will exhaust all efforts to identify and press charges against everyone involved in the organized robbery. Police said that the criminals is just property taken. Those who live in the area and patronize the Topanga Mall, it is a loss of feeling safe. It's a loss of feeling safe. You know what? Y'all out there in Topanga, you're safe. Don't nobody want y'all. Nobody wanted you. They wanted merchandise so they could put it on eBay, so they could resell it. Nobody wanted you. Nobody never wants you. You're fine, so don't bug out. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass, who also released a statement to condemn the actions of the burglars, said that the people involved must be held accountable, and that something must be done to prevent attacks on retailers from happening in the future. Now, I'm not condoning any of this. Let's start there. I'm not condoning any of this. But when you have people that are impoverished, when you have people that are constantly looking for a come up, especially now with this generation of folk, everybody looking for a come up. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to do anything. Everybody's entitled. Nobody wants to do none of that. So because of where we're at in society right now, people are going to continue to rob Gucci stores, Louis stores. Like, this is going to continue to occur. Again, I'm not condoning any of this. Nobody get any ideas from anything that I'm saying. I'm just telling you, I know just from seeing what's going on in society that it's probably not the last time. That's all I'm saying. All right. Moving right along to Tory Lanez. Mr. Tory Lanez got sentenced to 10 years in prison for allegedly shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. Now, it turns out there's a few people in support of Tory. Some people have written some letters, Iggy Azalea being one of them. But she wasn't the only one that wrote a letter on behalf of Tory Lanez. The court reporter Megan Kniff, who's been offered daily average on the trial, recently revealed some of the other folks who showed support for Tory. R&B singer Mario, my man Mario. What's up, homie? Mario also showed support. He made it a point to say he never saw Tory act out of character in a manner to hurt anyone. I'm gonna stop right there. Mario, you saw that video with Tory. You saw that video with Tory when that little involvement with him and August Alsina in that parking lot. Cause I seen it. I seen it. I seen when August Alsina went on TMZ with his face looking crazy and said who did it the following day. I saw that too. Tory's hair restoration specialist. Wait a minute. Did I read that properly? Tory's hair restoration specialist also put in a letter of support discussing their years-long relationship. So he'd been trying to get his hair replaced for years. All right. Tory, I never knew that. Tory has helped folk by speaking publicly about his hair loss journey. I never knew about his hair loss journey. But based on the doctor's full letter and the judge's description in the court, it's safe to say the judge thought that the letter was funny. Like I think it's funny that we're talking about he got support from his hair restoration specialist. But Tory, you gotta do 10. I know you're going up for appeal right now. Good luck. But you gotta pay for this, Tory. You gotta pay. You gotta pay. And this is wild because a lot of people didn't know, like when this whole thing first started, a lot of people didn't know if he really did it. Some people still have their opinions and say he didn't do it. I don't believe she was shot. Whatever the case is, a court and the jury, everybody found him guilty. So you got to do 10. But good luck on the appeal, Tory. In other news, moving right along, Maui wildfires. Number one, prayers go out to all the families and everybody that's in Hawaii, that's in Maui, that's dealing with this wildfire situation. They said the death toll has risen to 96 folk. But it's been confirmed at a press conference held Saturday, Hawaii Governor Josh Green and 2,200 structures were damaged in West Maui, and about 86% of those structures being residential. Wow. The governor estimated that it's about $6 billion worth of damage. The survivors who made it out before the worst of the fire have not been allowed to go back and survey the damage to their properties due to safety reasons. Floyd, what's up, homie? Floyd Mayweather actually helped these folk out. He helped a little over I think it's like 68 families. He helped that were displaced. So he helped get them hotel rooms. He helped get them food. He did all of that. And Jeff Bezos, Big Bezos, Jeff Bezos also donated $100 million toward the effort. Now, stop right there. He donated $100 million. I just want all y'all to marinate on that for 1 second. When you got enough money, to donate 100 mil, that's a lot of bread, yo. Jeff, if you listening, it's your man Lonnie, yo. I need, just like 50 racks. That's it. Like 50 racks. I got some things going on here in New Haven, Connecticut, that need some attention. So I just wanted to let you know, holla at your boy. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. I swear to you. But yeah, $100 million just to donate. It's a lot of bread, Jeff. Wow. But anyway, moving right along. Nia Long. Hey, Nia. We're going to do some social media news right now. Nia Long said, I love when people think they know what I'm doing. Got it. We're going to have a social media moment right now. Now, Nia, I'm not saying this is you. I've seen your social media. I've seen it. But this goes for everybody. People know what you're doing if you are constantly posting what you eating, where you're at what time you leaving, where you at, where you going next. And then you wonder how people know all your business. How do these people know my business? Because you putting pictures up and you all over social media with everything you do. Listen, I love social media promotion. I think social media is a great promotional tool. You heard what I just said? Promotional tool. Not a tool for you to show everybody what you eating, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Not so everybody can know where your location is so they can go and rob your house while you're out. Nobody thinks of these things. You have to be mindful of all of this. Stop oversharing on social media, people. That's all I'm saying. All right? Now, in other news, my big homie, Mr. Transformer, Mr. Fast and the Furious, Mr. Sweet Lady, would you be my sweet love of a lifetime? Tyrese, what up, homie? Tyrese is suing Home Depot for $1 million. Now, here's the thing. Tyrese said he didn't even want to sue Home Depot. He didn't even want to go through with this because he says over the past 2 decades, he's probably spent a little over $10 million at Home Depot. But what occurred was Tyrese showed up at Home Depot with some of his folk some of his builders that do work on his house that have been working for him for years. So he popped into Home Depot. He had his card. He bought 2 candy bars with his card. His boys was with him and had all of the materials that they needed to do whatever the job was that he has going on at his house at the moment. So he left the card with them, walked out. Now, this person, whoever this particular cashier was that he dealt with at the time before he walked out, knew who he was, knew who these people were that were with him. He swiped the card, 2 candy bars, gave the card, and let his workers, his builders, finish the transaction. Now, as they were attempting to finish the transaction, the woman started to give them problems that was at the counter. And then Tyrese had to get on FaceTime and say, this is really me. You need an ID. I'm your ID. I'm on the phone. I'm right here. And the lady still wasn't having it. And what's wild is, and you know how people like to name drop? I like to name drop every now and then. You know, when you somewhere and you go, yeah, I know so-and-so. And then you get what you want. Tyrese told this girl on the phone, the president CEO of Home Depot lives next door to me in Atlanta. Now, when you can say that the president and the CEO of Home Depot lives right next door to you, you're doing all right in life. You're doing pretty good, Tyrese. The cashier still didn't care. Cashier still didn't show him no love. Cashier said, well, you can go ahead and call the president of the company that lives next door to you, Mr. Gibson. All of that. But again, Tyrese didn't want to sue. But in the end, this is a discrimination lawsuit. So what Tyrese said was, it's not even about the money. Tyrese said, I'm standing up for minorities all over the country that have to endure things of this nature. So, Home Depot, won't you give me all my money? Give it right now. Need $1 million from your cashier. Don't want to go through this no more this year. Tyrese, get that bread, man. Get your money up. Get your money up, right? Now, everybody remember the riverboat? Montgomery, Alabama. Let's talk about it. Let's dive in. I saw so many funny things on social media with people having chair parties. I forgot, I was on the gram yesterday, and somebody was having a party. Everybody in the party had a chair up like that. I said, where the hell is this party at? And what are y'all doing with the chairs in the air? They were having a chair party. And yo, I love my people. You can't make none of this up. But Reggie Ray, 42-year-old Reggie Ray, the gentleman that was giving everybody the chair on the boat, he got arrested. He turned himself in. He was charged with disorderly conduct. And in his mugshot, he does not look happy with himself. But Reggie, on behalf of myself and a lot of other people worldwide, we salute you for your services and protecting your brothers and standing up for what was right. All right? We salute you all day. But he got locked up. He was actually the 5th person to now catch charges. There were 4 other people that have been charged with 3rd-degree assault in said case. So he's still being held currently. From what I read, he's still being held in jail. But keep your head up, homie. Keep your head up. We got a chair waiting for you when you come home. All right? Now, I got some weird news for y'all. Weird news. And where does weird news usually come from? What state, if any of y'all know, I'm going to let y'all yell it out right now. What state usually has the weirdest news where the weirdest things go on? I'm going to give y'all a minute. It's Florida. If you guessed Florida, kudos. Florida, what's up? But y'all be wildin'. I got family in Florida. I got family in Florida, Georgia, Virginia, Texas. I got family all over the place. But in Florida, it's something special in the water in Florida. Weird news. And the name of this weird news is called Big Mac Attack. Let's dive in. There's been an unusual uptick in the number of physical attacks involving fast food recently, and the latest involves a police officer who used a cheeseburger as a weapon. Y'all heard that right? He used a cheeseburger as a weapon. All right. 34-year-old Andres Perez, a cop with the Miami-Dade Police Department. What up, Rose? It's Rose area. Khaled was arrested by his comrades for a misdemeanor battery after he got into an argument with his wife over something financial and some infidelity issues. Perez is alleged to have attacked his wife with a McDonald's cheeseburger. The wife told officers her husband also hit her with a closed fist. No good. No good. Never touch a female. Never put your hands on a woman ever. Perez was booked into the county jail and later bonded out. Now, stop acting up, people in McDonald's. All right. There was a woman not too long ago that police had to get called on regarding chicken nuggets. She jumped in the window at the drive-thru. Leave these drive-thru people alone. Leave these fast food servers alone. Leave food out of your arguments. That's all I'm saying. Over the years, Florida has seen a number of food-related attacks involving cheeseburgers, Whoppers, tacos. Somebody throwing tacos? Chicken wings. Now, see, that's where we got to draw the line. Don't throw the chicken. Don't throw the chicken. Don't ever throw chicken. Do not ever waste chicken. That upsets me. That alone is a cardinal sin, throwing chicken. All right? And even ramen noodles. People throwing ramen? That's wild. But yeah, Florida, y'all in the news again. Y'all are in the news again. Big shout out to Floridians. Y'all never cease to amaze with news. All right? All right, on to other news. I have to say rest in peace to Clarence Avant, the godfather of music. He was 92 years old. Clarence was loved by many. He was a powerhouse in the music industry, from having the first Black-owned FM radio station. He started 2 record labels. He negotiated the deal for Stax Records. Like this man was a mentor to so many. He actually lost his wife 2 years ago, back in 2021, to a home invasion. She was shot in a home invasion. And that devastated him. But now we're devastated that we lost Mr. Avant. He was a pillar of his community. He was a powerhouse in the industry. And rest in peace, bro. We also had to send a rest in peace out to Magoo, Big Magoo from Virginia. Rest in peace to Mag. Mag passed away yesterday, a few days ago, actually. He was 50 years old. I don't know why this is occurring with folk that are in their late 40s and 50s. It's very scary. Make sure all of y'all are going to get checked out. Don't be scared of the doctor. I'm using this opportunity to just bring that up, because when things are caught early, you can still be here with us. It's when they don't detect things and when we don't go because we're scared to go. We don't want to hear what the news is, all of that stuff. Don't be afraid to go to the doctor. Please do not. I went and got my workups and I'm happy I went. Everything's a go and I'm golden. But I was one of those hard-headed ones, and I'm a guy. You know, guys are hard-headed. We don't like to go to the doctor, but I did it. So I'm encouraging everyone else out there to go and do it, because maybe something was going on that could have been prevented. I don't know. His cause of death was not released as of yet. So rest in peace to Mag. All right. Now that we got those out of the way, we're going to end this on a good note. Happy birthday to hip hop. Happy 50th anniversary to hip hop. There were so many celebrations over the weekend. I loved seeing everybody get together. I love seeing I love seeing Black Thought and Yasin Bey, aka Mos Def. I love seeing them on stage together. I love seeing the Wu Tang. I love seeing Busta and 50 all over the place. I love seeing Jadakiss and Fabulous and Slick Rick, and the symphony was performed the other night with Talib Kweli and Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap. Like, I loved all of this. So happy birthday to hip hop. Happy birthday, 50th anniversary to our culture, our music that the world now loves and enjoys. Happy birthday to hip hop. Happy 50th, you know? All right. Now, before we get out of here, I have a PSA. And this is brought to you by Aflac and the Edwards Insurance Group. The email address is running along on the bottom. You need to reach out to me so we can discuss business and how I can protect yourself as an individual or your company with benefits that pay tax-free money in the event that we get hurt or sick. Now, the PSA. I was in the car and I was on my way to my office this morning, and there was something that got to me. I'm listening to this commercial, right? You know how you guys hear the commercials about, they can, if you owe back taxes, they can fix your back taxes, or if you're deep in credit card debt, give us a call. All right, it was one of those, and I'm listening to it, and the funny thing that got me about this was, as I'm listening to the commercial, in the commercial, the woman says, "Just give us a call. Bad credit happens to good people. This isn't your fault." Let me tell y'all something. It's totally your fault. It's all your fault because you was the one that spent the money. You was the one that pulled the card out and was swiping at every single store that you could possibly imagine. It was you. It was you that was online, that is on Temu, on the Fashion Nova, on I'm giving all kinds of websites props right now. I need a sponsorship. I need some money. I need something. But Temu, what's the other one? Sheen, however you pronounce it. That was you. That was you swiping, buying. So the fact that you now have bad credit, it is your fault. Don't let none of these commercials tell you that it's not your fault. It's your fault. You were the one that bought these items. You were the one that went on the shopping spree. You were the one that bought the car you couldn't afford. You were the one that did home improvements on your house. You was the one that was taking everybody out to eat and drinks and all of that and balling out when you know your ass ain't have it. That was you. So my PSA is, don't spend what you don't have. And don't listen to these credit commercials tell you that it's not your fault, because it is your fault. All right? This has been the third episode of the What's Going On podcast. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with your man, Lonnie. Yo, we're going to see you next week with more of what's going on and more of what's happening in your hood. If you happen to be in the New Haven, Connecticut area this weekend on Saturday, we have the Black Wall Street Expo going on the New Haven Green, where there's going to be over 100 vendors. There's going to be music. There's going to be live entertainment. There's going to be food. Come out and support. Come out and support. That's all I'm saying. It's your man, Lonnie. Yo, this has been What's Going On. Be great. Stay healthy. Keep a positive attitude. And don't never, ever let no girl or boy steal your joy. I'll see y'all next week. I'm out.